So awesome to have you today.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah.
It's nice to be here.
Wangala!
Christ nailed to a cross. There's something in the life of Abraham that points us towards Christ.
And so Jesus is fully God.
We're fully accepted.
How have you been finding Grow over the past couple of weeks, Mpho?
I love it.
The Google Classroom.
Chicken feet is delicacy for so many people.
Community around the table.
Putting more vegetables in our menu through the week.
And enjoy praising.
Are we doing this crazy?
Well, good evening and welcome to the news at the top of this hour. My name is Kelsey.
And my name is Kevin.
Fantastic to have you with us this evening. We have a number of top stories that we'll be sharing with you this evening.
We do indeed.
Oh, breaking news.
We have completely, not sold out, but booked out 500 tickets.
What?
500 tickets gone for next weekend.
Completely.
The 1st of November, church outside, done. Booked out.
First time ever.
But we did get, part of our script tonight was that there is
This just in. There it is.
limited release of 100 new tickets.
To still have church outside?
Well,
Plot twist.
here we go. So you can book those tickets.
Okay.
Right? But on arrival to the church premises,
Yes.
you will be given the choice, if you are one of the first 100
Yo.
here, to sit inside the building.
This building.
Well,
No, this is the new studio.
yeah, this is the new studio, inside the church building.
Okay.
Yes. You could seat yourself and your family.
If you
you're-
have one.
Yeah, if you have one. Or those that you've invited or your friends that
Yes,
you've brought along.
good,
There we go.
good.
All-inclusive show we are.
I like it.
All right, yeah, so if you cannot make sense of what we're saying, all right,
Who
there
can?
are a total of 600 tickets that you can book for the 1st of November, right? 100 have been released today, and the first 100 people to arrive, it's first come, first serve, and it is your choice whether you want to sit, if you're part of the 100 that arrive first, to sit inside the building or to keep your place outside.
Fantastic.
Yes.
It's really going to warm up, much like the weather report that we have this evening.
Yes.
We also have some financial advice from one of our finance gurus.
And we have an absolutely on fire sports section.
It's going to be good.
It is going to be good. As well as
Wait.
the hot topic tonight is how people have said yes to serving.
Stop traffic. I'm sure we will hear about that in the news
Traffic?
report at some point.
Traffic has
Maybe.
been building up this week. I've noticed that.
Not enjoying.
Quite a bit. But that is only if you travel with the traffic.
That is true.
Yes,
Well, without further ado, I think we are going to cross over now to our sports.
absolutely.
Mike, over to you.
Thanks, Kevin and Kelsey. It's been a scorcher of a day. The kind of day that you just need a beer. Not that kind of beer where IPL is Indian Pale Lager, which it apparently is not, according to me, and what I've heard on the news. But today has been quite hot, I must say. Like, do you guys feel that? Is it just me? Is it really hot? Oh my gosh, the pitch is on fire. Much like how Kevin Clark scored 300 in his cricket debut with altogether 11 wickets bowled out, even though that is not possible. But today we bring in the fire, and that's all from the sports. Over to you, Kevin.
Sticking with story time, we've got three guests in total that we're going to speak to, but the first two are Jordan and Santana. And Jordan, you've seen before. You did singleness for her. You did a little preach after that. That was amazing. You brought the fire. It was great. Santana, I think the only time you've been on screen is when you did the crush call.
Yes, and losing many games.
Oh, and you've lost a few games. Yes,
all of them.
That's right.
Everyone.
The spicy sauce game. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
And then we've got one of our newest members to the Sunday Night Live crew coming in later, because Jordan is currently our producer for this very show. So you are kind of out of position right now.
A little.
So let's start with you then, so that you can get back to your job.
Yeah.
So why did you say yes to serving? So I know part of your story is you weren't really serving anywhere in church before lockdown, even during lockdown, and then kind of what got you to say yes to serving at Sunday Night Live?
Well, it actually started after my brother's wedding, and Rebecca, who's Kevin's wife, actually, you know, it was in the midst of lockdown, okay, and like my boredom levels were pretty high at that stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so Rebecca just invited me that the nights after my brother's wedding, you know, I should come to SNL, watch them produce. And I'm like, oh, sweet, yeah, that sounds really cool. And yeah, I was just like so ready to get out of the house, just even if it was for one single Sunday night. So I came, it was really awesome, met a lot of cool people. And then I was told, you know, that they want me to start producing on the show. And I was like, whoa, hold up, please. Like, this is a little bit intense for me. But I came again, and it's pretty addictive, if I can, like, put it that way. So, yeah, I've just loved it, yeah.
So I was going to ask you, what do you love about it? But I'll ask you, what's the addiction? What keeps you coming back?
I think part of it is probably the challenge of, you know, organizing things and making sure everything is in its place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have an awesome team, so it's not just me. It's like everyone is doing their job and doing their part. And just the thought that I'm part of something, you know, that can reach people is like, it's like exhilarating, you know, because I know how big this thing can become, and if we can reach like a lot of people. And just, you know, like I said, or like you said, I've never actually served before, but I've always wanted to, but I just never really knew.
Found your fit.
Yes, exactly. So I got here, and I'm a bit of a control freak, so the fact that I got to control...
Which is what we need in a producer. Yeah.
So the fact that I got to control a lot of people
Okay.
and things was like, I guess you could say it was satisfying. So, yeah.
Watch out, future employers.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a job to do, so we've got to get you back to that job.
Yes,
and
please.
we'll get our next guest in, and his name is Chris, and he's one of our newest crew members to the show. So welcome, Chris. It's so good to have you here. Whoa. If you were watching that on TV, I'm sure it was a bit weird. But anyway, Santana, you are more often behind the camera than you are in front of it.
Yeah, how I like it, yeah.
And how did you come to Sunday Night Live, and why did you say yes to serving?
Well, it started on Sunday morning church. I was invited by a few of the leaders, Lauren and I think it was Wanga as well. Okay. Both invited me, said, hey, just come through, check it out, you know, check out the scene. And I was just watching Lou do cameras and stuff because I find all that stuff very interesting. Mm-hmm. And then I was invited to Sunday Night Live by I don't know who, and I just kind of showed up and they were like, cool, man, so what do you want to do? And I said, oh, cameras. And they said, okay, cool, you're doing cameras. Awesome. I said, oh, fun. And they were like, yeah, alone. Okay, I can do this. I've watched Lou like 3 times.
Cool.
I got this. Cool. And from there, it's just been throwing me in the deep end, which is a lot of fun most of the time. You know, eating hot sauce, a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Hot sauce is always fantastic.
Yeah.
So Chris, I understand that part of your story is that somebody or some people hounded you to come to small group.
No, that's
incorrect.
No, that's incorrect.
All right. So what is the correct story here? How did you land up here, and why have you said yes to coming back?
Well, it actually we originally have a small group which we come to every Thursday, which Santana is also in our small group.
Okay.
And Arthur.
Shameless plug.
And Arthur's also in our small group. So what we normally have once in the beginning of every month, the first Wednesday of every month, we have fasting for Urban Life Church, where we come in communion together and enjoy each other's company as well as break our fast. So while we were talking, Arthur said, hey, at the end of this, Arthur said, hey, why don't you come and try out SNL? So I was like, okay, cool, because I'm always keen to like try new things.
Cool.
Always want to help. So prior to this, I didn't really serve in the church, like at all during lockdown or before lockdown. And when I came to my first Wednesday, I was like, something just came from my heart to actually serve in the church. Just start off somewhere and work our way up.
Awesome. And so what do you do at Sunday Night Live?
So I'm currently now learning the tech in Sunday Night Live.
Okay, cool.
And from there, of course, start off there and then move across through all the other departments.
Okay, cool. And you're enjoying it so far?
Of course, most definitely.
So
the people
this is
are
your
awesome.
third week here?
Yeah, it's my third week here.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And what do you love, Santana, about Sunday Night Live?
I just
being here?
I love losing games. That's
You
why.
love losing
Just
games.
I love it. It's the best thing.
And you love hot sauce?
Yeah.
So you're of Portuguese descent. You love that?
Yeah. No,
chili.
but for real, just the community here is amazing. I mean, Kevin is one of the funniest people I've ever met. Yeah. So just watching him do his thing and everybody else just, I don't know how you would even put it. I wish you guys could see what happens here before all of this.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, it's like 10 times funnier than what we do on camera. But anyway.
some of it isn't
planned.
broadcast worthy. Not that it's
no, but just amazing
anything
community.
Below the belt, but
no, but just the amazing community and being involved and being a part of something that's bigger than you.
Sure.
So knowing that you broadcasting a show to people that could be changing their lives,
Cool.
that could be an in for them to the church and all that.
And what do you love about it?
What I love about Sunday Night Live is that it's not only a place where we come and chill out, it's a place of family, community, and learning together. And to progress further as a young generation together, I feel like more things are possible now as a young community for us to all come together and make this something epic.
That's cool. And like coming off this morning to kind of make it gospel focused, gospel centered with young people, young ideas, and just to let everybody that's watching this know that this is not put on, or this is not thought up of by the older generation. This Sunday Night Live is put on by a very young crew. I mean, young. I mean, they're a lot younger than what I am, but it's really, really amazing that the average age is like 25 in the room, and I really am pulling the average up, and that's okay, and that's good, and because if we're going to pass the baton on, and if we're going to do this, it's got to be the next generation, and you guys are the next generation, and so you guys have got to take the baton. And I mean,
no pressure.
No, there is none, because you're fighting a fight that's already been won, right? Because that's the gospel. So, thank you for serving.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
serving us.
It's a lovely opportunity.
But thanks for serving those that watch this week in and week out, and we're reaching people. And you guys are amazing, and you're fantastic. And I hope we see you on this side of the camera a little bit more once you've replaced yourself on that side of the camera.
Of course. You will.
Amazing.
Definitely.
But right now, we are going to be crossing over to our financial guru, who's going to run us through the latest numbers on who knows what, on some financial indices.
Sounds boring.
I used a big word there. But anyway, crossing over to you, Judd, with the finance.
Let's go again. So previously I made a joke. Not going to make it again. Anyway, in the markets this week, demand went so, supply went so. It's just like my childhood. Anyway, what this means for us, folks, is that toothpaste got really expensive in Russia. And so I advise you, if you get your toothpaste from Russia, reconsider. Quick bites this week. Another Gen Z is suing the church for not having a fortnight professional team. And also, the skinny jean market may be dead for good, as worship leaders don't need them anymore. With that, we're going to go over to our beautiful weather lady. And it's okay, because she's my wife, so just go.
Hello everybody, thanks for joining. I just put hand sanitizer on my hands and it smells like vinegar and I'm about to throw up. Anyways, enough of my problems. Let's look at the world's problems in the weather today. So I don't really care what's going on here. It just looks a little bit low. I don't actually know what these numbers mean, but I think it's got something to do with like how cool they are on a scale of like maybe 1 to 100 or something. So these people are looking a little low in this section over here, although it is very green. Oh look, there's some sunshine. That's like the bakery section of Woolworths for me. Oh, I love that. Okay, and there's yeah, it's probably very like dry down there. I probably wouldn't go to those countries, you know, just because little travel advice. I'd probably stick to the greener areas down here, which is more like the lush, you know, there's some rain, like people enjoy being there probably. There's probably some tropical spas there too, guys. Guys, we could go there on holiday. That's a really good idea. Okay, let's move on. We just missed a couple of things, but that's okay. We can move on. Oh, it's looking like they're getting a little bit better down here. The numbers have increased. I see we're getting to the 20s. Oh, that's a little bit of confusion going on there, but it's okay. You know, we're all confused every now and then in our lives, so we'll just keep going. Okay, they're gonna make me keep going until the globe is shown again, but it's beautiful, guys. I just want to actually reiterate how small we really are, you know, in this big wide world. I mean, you can't even see us, but like we really are tiny, you know. Okay, so enough of me and my vinegar smelling hands. Enjoy your evening.
Well, what a fantastic evening we have had this evening. A little bit bumpy here and there.
A little bit bumpy, yeah. Well, I mean, so you've got Mike with his Judd off. No, you've
that
got
Judd
with his mic off. Yeah, well, you can.
And he made a really funny joke, to be honest.
No, he did. No, he really.
Funny. I'm sad you missed it.
So, I mean, well, normally we have a desk right about here.
Whoa, you can see these?
You can see.
We definitely meant for that to happen.
Oh yeah, we planned
Letting
for that.
you in on a little bit behind the scenes.
Yeah, but oh no, sorry, this side we've got some computers. Anyway,
that's actually what we wanted.
No, yeah, we've got super sidetracked.
We wanted to.
But how beautiful are those stories about serving and just people getting involved in Sunday Night Live? And it's not only Sunday Night Live that people have the opportunity to get involved with, right? It's Sunday morning. Now that we've dropped down to level 1, you know, we can take a few more people in.
Yeah, I think, just to add to that, we wanted to show a little bit of the behind the scenes, like some of the stories that happen right here at Sunday Night Live. And if you come to a Sunday morning as well, and those of you that are going to be in the room on the 1st of November, that's going to be fun for you to see what actually goes on. But
it's going to be a total experience because, you know, it's not the normal church.
I think it'll be very different to how, I mean, the first time I came, I was like, whoa, this is completely different to what I pictured, what I thought, even the studio in itself. I was like, wow, this is completely
And the studio wasn't always here, and it's been built by incredible volunteers, designed by people that are far more skilled than us. And so we want to take this opportunity to invite you to reach out and to let us know if you want to serve. And Sunday Night Live, we are probably the crew that would take you on without any problems. I mean,
We're just like, if you're keen, come. That's cool.
And
That's all we need. We just need, like, if you're willing.
You just need to be keen.
Yeah.
And we'll take you on and we'll teach you everything that we know. Because I don't think we know anything really about the show business.
I feel like everyone else here is what we're like, we'll really show you and teach you.
And if you feel like you've got a personality not for radio, because this is not radio, but if you've got, if you feel like you can be in front of the camera, well, why don't you just come and serve behind the camera for a little bit?
See what it's like.
And then, I mean, most of the people that have operated a camera or a sound or a something or moved a chair have been in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And then we can
get out.
Get behind the camera, because that's the end goal, is to always replace yourself and teach 2 or 3 other people to do it. And so serving is a beautiful way of just saying yes to the next
story.
Yeah, I know. He just
next
was
step.
Like, come to First Wednesday. That's where I met him. I mean, we've met in circles before, but like I met him, got to know his name and got to know a bit of his story. And then for him to just say yes to Sunday Night Live that weekend. He came on Wednesday and then he came that Sunday, and he's been here ever
And then
since.
he was on the game show that Sunday. Like many people, if you do come, be prepared to kind of just like Santana said, it is deep waters, but totally worth it.
Absolutely.
I think the growth, like even what Craig was saying, it's the being teachable and then learning, all of that actually here in this space for me has been, I've learned so much. But at the same time, we've been able to bring people in as well and go, hey, okay, this is what we know, and then they just do way better.
Yeah, it is. And it is up to the next generation to carry on. They've got ideas and
better ideas.
They'll probably reach their generation a little bit more, because Sunday Night Live is geared towards those that are young and young at heart. Just
us too.
Yeah, young at heart. I always feel 23.
Yeah, I think Simone said I was 25, and I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simone.
Yeah, she's got my back.
We should get her on a game show. Not the one with the Smarties.
Yeah.
She crushed that, by the way.
Wow, that was impressive.
I think she was using 2 straws to get those Smarties.
She just went like the whole time.
Anyway, thank you for watching and tuning in to this very brief show. If you're watching next week, I hope you are, we're going to do a little bit of a flashback. Yeah, and we're going to look at all of kind of our most embarrassing moments.
Yeah, it will be embarrassing for us and entertaining for everyone else.
Yeah, well, I mean, it will be entertaining for us to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you can't laugh at yourself, what are you really doing?
That is true.
True.
I like that.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, thanks for participating, and thanks for sharing the link with your friends, because this might just change, or this show might just change someone's life out there. You never know who it could be.
Yeah.
But it's really easy. Copy the link,
and
send it on WhatsApp, because no one's really doing anything on a Sunday night. Everything's closed, it's raining.
Young adults, I'm sure, are not really doing anything.
And everybody knows at least someone else. So invite that someone else to church. Bring a friend, book a ticket for them for next weekend, and bring a
1st
friend.
of November, there is still time to book a ticket, because who knows how quickly these 100 are going to sell out.
Download the Zappa SnapScan so that you can pay for ice creams.
I was going to say, but it's free, Kev.
No, whoa, so that you can buy ice cream from Bocciabello.
Come on, yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be all sorts of other goodies. And they're launching foot golf.
Woo!
It's like golf, but with your feet and a soccer ball. And not 18 holes. And you don't have to have different clubs.
Okay, and that does cost 100 rand.
100 rand for a 4-ball. So that's 4 people playing, if you don't know what golf is.
Amazing. So we will see you there.
Yes, leave your golf bats at home. Just bring your soccer socks.
Your shoes and your socks.
Your soccer boots, if you got. Don't play with slops or flip-flops.
I don't know. Sure. I haven't played it yet.
Anyway,
Amazing.
thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
Bye.